Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Jack, and today we're playing some more Satisfactory Early Access. So, in our last episode, we extended that all the way out to as far as the eye can see, basically, just to bring in another lane of iron rods. Oh my god, I said it right. So, this episode, we need to do 6 more of these doodahs, which is going to be easy enough. And then we need to hook it into iron rods. This tree's going to clip straight through, isn't it? Please don't. I will go and cut it down between episodes, but I just don't want it clipping through now, if we can help it. I think we're good. Let's just come out to here. Oh, that's what I did between episodes as well. You can see the towers, they're all painted. That one was a nightmare. I actually had to build a support frame all the way around it to go underneath, because it actually goes down into the abyss. Can we see from up here? But I've built it to platform, so it looks like it's anchored into the mountain. Admittedly, it's not as good this side. I lost interest, not going to lie. There is a load of poison down there as well. But yeah, that's another thing I did off camera that I forgot to say last episode. Riveting, I know. I've painted them all. Oh, in fact, do you realise how much paint those things use? I painted so much. So much. There's nearly 100 tiles on that I needed to paint. I had to pick so many flowers. I know. Terrible, right? I did wonder, why is this side being fed like that? Because these take 20 each, right? Wait, no, they are symmetrical. Because you've got 60 going that way, 60 going this way. Ignore me. Ignore me. Questioning myself yet again. We don't want an assembler, we want a constructor. And why does that flash up red? Floor is too. Oh, it's on the doodah. 1, 2, 3. I have left a gap between those, haven't I? Yeah. 4. I basically should be checking. God damn it, my buttons. 5, 6. So we need to come out to here. So I've got some walk around room, and I'll fill the things in between episode as well. These bits I don't like having them, because I'm more than likely just going to run and jump over one factory and then face plant into the floor because I've not filled them in. The footprint for this page, for this base, my throat keeps dying by the way. The footprint for this base is quite large now from the underside. It's quite impressive looking, that's why I had to put the steel beams in, but steel beams? The supports, that's a better word for it. Yeah, that's why I had to put the supports in. So we need a splitter going into a splitter. Why does that come into a splitter? Just out of curiosity? Because we've got 60 going in that way and 60 coming down this way. We don't really need that one there. Right. Well, no, we've got 120 coming in, 60 going in that way, so then it realistically would be 20 and 20. It should be 10 and 10, but that one will backlog, and then this one will backlog. Yeah, I thought I had one splitter too many. Anyway, is that one of the longer ones again? Yes, it is, because then I know where to place my poles. Not right in the middle of the conveyor belt for a start. And you go to there and there. The only difference is this one needs to come down before. Does that leave it enough room? It's the half tile before. Let's just have a quick look, see how that is. It needs to come back one, but I prefer it to stay in line. Well, let's see if it can actually split first of all. Because if it can't split, there's no point to any of this debate with myself. It can split. That'll be fine then. And then we'd like... Let's get this right first time this time. Splitter going in that way. And splitter... No. Splitter that way. That should be what we're after. And again, all these might as well be Mark IIs. I will go back round. I'll probably upgrade the entire factory to Mark IIs at some point. But we're getting to the point where it's more likely that I'm just going to go straight to Mark IIIs. Because I took that long to get around to Mark IIs. I've kind of gone past their usefulness. He says while placing them everywhere still. And this needs to go like so. And like so. Then you can come all the way over here. And in. Dead easily just replicating the design again and again, isn't it? That's why I wanted to do it modular. So we can learn what's actually happening. And see how we need to upgrade it all. So basically this just needs hooking up now and power and whatnot. In fact, this is the one we've just designed. I don't know why I'm checking the belts on this one. Let's do it. That one should already be upgraded. There's no point to upgrading it. It's just going to fill the belt up quicker and more resources. Apparently that one's already a Mark II. Fair enough. Oh god, I'm stuck. But there we go. Ooh, no. But there we go. That's better. So all of this is now upgraded to Mark II. Wonderful. Let's hook this up. And then we can set them on their jobs and give them power. Because they do kind of need power to be able to do anything. And you go in between here. I must say, I know the resources on screen are useful. I wish they'd get lost. I also kind of wish that it wouldn't say conveyor belt Mark II in the middle of my screen. I don't know why it says conveyor belt Mark II in the middle of my screen, but anyway. Oh, it's because that's what's in my hand. Because really, we're not placing anything here. We're just joining things on. There we go. And you are making me screws. I've just thought, do I need more power shards for this? I think I do. No. I do. I need more power shards. I need 1 for each factory. God damn it, I need 6 more. You know what? We know this will work once I've got the power shards in. So we're going to pretend that the power shards are currently in. Oh, we might have a problem with the lining up here. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But I can't see it working how I want it to do because it's going to say it's too steep. Right, back it up. They're not going to line up, which I hate. But that is generally the pattern when we're doing this. It goes to there instead. Fine. When it comes down, it's got to be not central one. Because then this will line up with this. And then that can go up by 2. And now we can follow the pattern. Which is easy enough, actually. 'Cause that's up by 2. And that's up by 2. What am I doing? I think I might be doing this wrong. 1 minute. We know this line needs to come in, actually. So that's not wrong. No, we need 2 factories merging together. And is that not what I've set up? Why is that got a merger? As in that? There is no reason for that to be there. See, just going back round and checking things again, you notice these slight little bits of mistakes. That belt is not full. That belt is now full. Fair enough. It's because I'd cut that line off. Duh. Anyway, like I say, we're pretending these are full until I go out and get some more power shards. You really do need a lot, don't you? I guess I could just increase the belts instead, but that would be too easy, right? Merger there, and merger there. And again, this is going to have to go slightly off-center, just to be able to jump up in time. So long as the factory itself looks generally right, we're good. We are quite good. I don't know why I'm hooking these ones up before the other ones, because all this needs hooking up for anything to work. And in. Up. This is nearly it. We've nearly done reinforced iron plates. We'll have 60 coming in. I know, all this for 60. It's a little bit much, don't you think? It is and it isn't. We will need them at some point. I mean, really, we need reinforced iron plates all the time anyway, so I am kind of just moaning for the sake of moaning. But I'm not really moaning. It's been fun designing it all. It just seems like it's taken forever. That we need to get rotors up and running still. I want to go and rearrange concrete. Then we've got to move on to upgrading the steel stuff. Oh, it's endless. But that's the point of the game, right? And I mean, the game isn't endless. Obviously, you can min-max everything and then you've done, but we are way off of that. The only problem is that this is difficult from down here. But it's not as difficult from up there, which I might be able to do at some point. Oh, I've got to stack these all dead high. It's not quite filled up all the reinforced iron plates yet. It's fine. It's fine. Actually, these all converge a little bit over here. I could actually converge them all coming out of the things, couldn't I? Wouldn't that look loads better? Don't we think? I do. And then it's not going to go through the stacker quite as much. Let's take these back. Because they go into there in one go anyway, so... is there a good place for me to do this from? Not particularly. It's going to be a bit of a pig wherever we do it from. Let's have the slanting coming out. It's still going to clip through the walkway, but nowhere near as badly. Oh, actually it doesn't. Cool. Hopefully we never need any more screws ever then. And then this section's not got to be as big. And you know what? I want to put those on number 1 for now. Just so I know. Admittedly, I did cut this off. I really should uncut it off. Is it just me, or does that not look lined up right? It is. It is. Let's do the corner pieces first, then, just like a jigsaw puzzle. And, oh, admittedly, all the storages are building up while we're faffing about doing this, so it is a good thing to have lots and lots of storage. Because then we can at least give the appearance that... Wow, power just gave out. I mean, it's an easy fix. A very easy fix. I just need to go and build more power, but... Wow. You've got to think how many factories we have actually added in the last couple of episodes. We've really upped our scale. God damn it. I'm going to go there just so I'm safe. Needs to go all the way up to there. Then we can continue the path of righteousness. I did say I was going to leave these on every 6th tile. I think I changed my mind when it came to the bus. I want the bus to be nice and clean. He says nice and clean as he stares into the sky to try and build it further. There we go. Let's take these back out because it's only marginal, so we don't want them to be in there. It looks like that conveyor belt there has got a little barrier around it. I know it's the path behind it, but it still looks cool. 2, 3. In fact, yeah, it's better that we dropped it coming out of the stackers. Although that does mean I've got to make sure all the other ones follow the same procedure now. 1, 2, 3. I'm not bothered that power's off. We'll get around to that in a little while. What are we on? We're only on 15 minutes. We've got loads of time. And not just that. Today for me, being as though it's a Thursday, is we've got our stock take, and it's the new version of it. It's only me and the manager that actually do it. Can't afford. Yeah, I only got 2 stacks of the plates, so that's understandable. But yeah, it's stock take. Me and the manager do it, and I don't actually start work till 3 o'clock today, so I'll probably finish at 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. Long shift, right? Well, it's not really long. I've done longer shifts, but it's just not a great timed shift. To say that I work in a shop, you don't expect to finish at 3 in the morning. But I'm not complaining. I do always moan to the manager that I don't get to work with her as often anymore. So, yeah, I can't complain because it's just me and her. And I've made us tacos for dinner. well, I've cooked them in and spiced it up, and yeah. So anyway, enough about me talking about my dinner and whatnot. How's the pattern going for this? We seem to slant down where we need it to slant down. Makes sense, right? Is that in the right place? It is. It seems dead close. So we've got in the middle. Why do I have it like that? It's too high there. It's too high there. That's why I have it like that. My bad. There we go. That cable really doesn't look like it's positioned well. And I've not even finished all the cabling off. What am I doing? Alrighty then. Let's start from this end. So you drop down to there and in. I'm impressed it actually lets you go that steep, to be fair. Wrong side. It was in the middle tile. You go down and in. You go down and in. Then we just need to hook these bad boys up. So we've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I do hope I grabbed enough iron then. I actually forgot to come back and put the other belt in. Clever me, right? It's alright, we can still grab this one first. Just. At this rate, I'm going to need walkways going between all the factories, just so I can build. Hoo! And then they can all just step down as and when they need. Then you go into there. Then you're going to need 2 on top. We know you're going to need 1 on top. And, excuse me. Come on. Down you come. No! How do you even do that? Madness. Absolute madness. Come on. There's sometimes when I can do this dead quickly, and then other times it's dead finicky. Like that. It just lined up beautifully. And you go into the... You join onto that one. And you go down to there. So, technically, with the power shards that we have got in there... yeah, I know. We need to connect these up with power. This is working. Other than the power shards that are in there, aren't they? You all know that they're in there, right? I know why these don't seem right. Why have I done these on the grid? Next to the grid. They're not meant to be like that. They're meant to be next to the actual joining of the path. So, anyway, yeah, let's try that one again then, shall we? Can't get it quite central. We need that one to hook up to there as well. Admittedly, how am I going to join this on? In fact, we can join it on. That's why I did it like that. Dummy. Right, let's redo this power. I didn't think it was right. It seemed too close. There we go. Just a little bit of breathing room between it. Not asking for too much, right? And at least the stackers give us a better idea of where is centre. And one more. And then we're done. Like I say, with them reinforced power shards that we've got in here, this is all producing at maximum capacity. Isn't it brilliant? Now, genuinely, I will have to go and get the power shards and then check that it is all working at capacity. It seems like it is. Wait, did our power come back on? I never turned it back on. Wow, that went up dead quickly. That is because I went and took things out of the marketplace. All the factories have had to come back on at the same time. Bit of a pain. This episode, I did actually want to... I've already got 120 coming in. I want to go and upgrade that. Oh, it's already marked 2. Without power shards, we can't do it. But I can go and upgrade the coal facility. Now, I did actually want to start on concrete this episode once we'd finished that. But apparently we've got to do this now. And this, I want to completely redesign. Because, after watching other people, This, apparently my maths is very slightly off here. You can't run 12 factories off one of these. That's the point. Because I've got this set up, you can only run 11 factories off one of these. So realistically, have we got lights on these? Yes. Ha! You can jump up. Have I got one that's run out of power? I have not, no, but you can only get 11.6 or something. It'd probably help if this was all Mark II, and then we wouldn't have the issues, would we now? But we need to upgrade it anyway, and I don't like this design anymore. So let me just cut all power off to the base. We should have the resources we need to rebuild it. I'm still leaving this path all the way down here, like, but the factories are going to be designed slightly differently. Because for 120 coal, you can actually get 24 of these doodahs. I have got modular frames. Don't you need rotors for these? We'll see. Yeah, power's going to go off properly now. We're taking a lot out, and we're going to start again. Can you just stop cutting power? If I take these out, it won't be able to come back on. I could go and put it onto the... wow, that is annoying. I could go and put on the bioreactors for a bit, but the amount of power they generate, it's really not even worth the time and effort. And it's not worth wasting the biofuel to try and keep up, because it will not work. But yes, for a line of 120 coal, we can get 24 coal power plants. For a Mark III that is full to about 240, is it? In fact, I think the maths I'm on about is slightly wrong. Let's have a look. You've got to assume, and I made the wrong assumption, that these use 6 coal each per minute, because it's 5.4, whereas I saw that as, oh, it needs 5 per minute. It doesn't, it needs 6 per minute. So, 6 divided by 120 is 20? Have I still got it wrong? I'm fairly sure you can get... In fact, we don't like that belt there anyway. I'm fairly sure it's 24 belts, or is it 24 for the Mark III? And then would it be 40 for the Mark IV? Maybe so, maybe so. Tell you what, I'm going to set this up with the Mark IIIs in mind. So we are going for a full suite of 24. Because I don't really want to have to come back and do this again. The only thing I will have to do is get more power shards and put them in the Mark II down there. So, our coal line, which is still existing over here, which we don't want to still exist over here. Can you please do one? There we go. I have still got Mark IIIs on here. Good. I mean, I can upgrade this for now, but it's kind of pointless because I've not got the power slugs to go out and fix it. That is a straight line, isn't it? Yeah. They look like they're in the middle. So, we don't need stackers or anything here. We need power and we need coal generators. So, the coal generator is going to go on there. I do, however... Wow, I need the stackers. Because I don't want it on the floor, if I can help it. You should go into there, right? Nope. How about into there? It looks a bit weird, doesn't it? I don't think I like that. How about if I put one of them there? Really? Just destroy it. We don't need it. But then obviously you're still not going to be able to go up to that one. The reason I want to get it higher is because if we need more power at any point, but I think it's a little bit pointless, right? Just do what we're doing now. Get out of it. So. God damn it. You can go straight into there. And we will have another conveyor belt pole there, even though I am going to do this. So I get a completely right angle. Alrighty then, game. Let me just do it how I'm used to doing it, shall we? I'm sick of deleting coal. Well, you shouldn't keep building things then, should you? Is that even right? Yeah, that is right. Why is this being so difficult? That is all I wanted to happen there. And is that even straight at that? It looks like it is, yeah. Tell you what, we'll just leave them as they are. So, anyway, you can come up here. Oh, for God's sake. This is why I don't tend to build on the things often. And really, I should have this on a stacker anyway, but I refuse. So, coal generators, we need to face that way. And actually, unlike last time, I'm actually going to get these just crushed up together, if we can. This is dead difficult to place. Is that first one in the right place? Yes, it is. Thank God for that. Because then, all I need to do... But I do want to leave room ready, in case we need to. In fact, no, it doesn't matter. We can have these as close together, all the way down as we want. Because I won't ever extend this way, I'll extend up that way. So, yeah, happy days. In that case, you can come in there and there. So, like I say, 24. We want 12 down each side. And we're getting them as close together as possible. 1. Why does it keep going all the way down there? 2. I should probably leave my mouse in the same place and just run. 3. Come on. 4. 5. It's because I'm slightly at an angle. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Do these really take steel? No, they don't. So why was that showing steel? We need more rotors. I have no idea. Anyway, we're going to have to throw down... No, we're not. I really should get rotors up and running. I think we kind of need to fix power, though, at the minute, don't we? Modular frames, so I'll just grab a stack of them. We will go and make ourselves some rotors for now, and then we'll get this finished off. Then next episode, we can look into things like rotors and fun stuff like that. If I just... Let's do it like that, so I know when I've got enough rotors. I need 60. Wow. I can make 65. Awesome. This will just take a minute. But yeah, once we've got the power up and running, we know we're not going to have to look at this again for absolutely ages, because it's going to be more than enough. Admittedly, until I go and get them power shards in there, it's really not going to cut it, but that power supply that we'd set up was running to the tune of 60 coal in per minute. We've at least got 120 coming in at the minute now, so it will work, just not at full capacity, because this is meant to support a lane of 3, I believe? I don't know. Why don't we just have a look, see if we can work it out ourselves? We can't, because there's no coal in there. 50 megawatts every 5.4 seconds. The way I was told to do it, and yes, I'm on my phone, 1 minute. Calculator. So we've got, say we had 60 coming in, you divide it by 5.4, and it gives you 11.1 recurring. So that's how many factories we could get. Whereas now, I've got 120 coming in, divided by 5.4, gives us 22.22 recurring factories. Fair enough. So realistically, we can run 22 factories off this. And the next one up was 270 divided by 5.4. That's 50 factories. So that's a full Mark III belt. So really, I need 25 each side. What? So Mark III belt is 270, isn't it? But we could only get 240 at the most from this one. No, We could get 270. You can go to 250%. Well, for now, we're just going to do 24. Because all it takes is me to get the power shards, and then this can run up to 40. This is making no sense. It makes sense, but I'm confusing myself with it. And how many more do we need to come out? I'm hoping 2 will be enough. If that maths is wrong, by the way, please tell me. Because I don't want to be doing it all wrong. Realistically. We do want to walk way behind it. So that actually lines up quite nice. Do they all line up? I don't think they do. In fact, they've got to do. They've got to have done, even, because I've lined it up to the splitter. But did I line it up to the splitter last time, is the question. It's not close enough. Damn it. Encroaching others' clearance. Are we too close to the splitter? Yes. I only need to get the first one down, then we're good. And that splitter is dead center, isn't it? It is. This is the wrong way round, you buffoon. 5th million times the charm, right? There. So that should be even now. Yes. Yes, it is. Right. We need to come all the way out. It's going to be easy if I just run down and then work backwards. I mean, between episodes, I could go and set up more power production and make it so that we've got the full 50. We'd literally need 3 power shards to do so, but can't afford. At least we're close to the concrete this time. Have we got enough coal in our storage containers to make this work? I believe we have. Whoop. We don't need loads. Just give me that. And whoopsie daisy. Admittedly, it's going to look a lot bigger, this power production plant. Power production plant. Not just power plant. It's a power production plant. Sometimes I wonder about myself. Alright, there we go. Can't get that any closer. If you look to the corners on the left that are white, you can see they should be dead parallel, like so. That and the entire structure is not glowing in red. I need to be careful doing this. I didn't expend... Oh, I'm on the right bit of the path. We're fine. I thought for a second I was just going to run right off the edge of the map. Yep. We shouldn't have many more to go now. Apparently, we've got more. Oh, it's because I was taking some of them away, wasn't I? To readjust them. Two more? Like I say, this isn't the right ratio at the minute, but we'll sort that soon enough. Really? I ran out of wire. Oh no, I ran out of rotors. What do I need? 1. I'm not going back. I refuse to go back. We don't need that one. We need the craft bench. I probably need more than 1 light, but I need 5. There we go. Always good to carry extra supplies on you, just in case. And there we go. Wow. That looks dead cool. But still, this won't work properly, because realistically we can only run 22 off of our current input of coal. But it's fine. It's fine. Let's just get all of these splitters in, and I really want to try and concentrate so I don't do what I'm doing and get them the completely wrong way to start with, because that would have been a nightmare. You need a red facing you. Red means away. Yes. And yes. I'm not doing this while I'm jumping. I like jumping, but I'm not that confident at jumping and building. There we go. It was weird when I was recording off camera last night. When I was playing off camera last night, I did think about power, and I just thought how impressive it was that we've not done anything with it in so long. But I mean, for a starter factory, that was quite a power supply coming in, wasn't it? But yeah, it's just time to upgrade, isn't it? In you go, in you go. Excuse me. In you go. I want to take my time with this bit as well to make sure we do it alright. And yes, they are all going to be Mark III, even though there is no valid reason for them to all be Mark III. There's not even a valid reason for the entire middle bit of it to be Mark III, as in this lane coming down. But like I say, I don't want to be upgrading this again, because it's going to be tedious to get into all this nitty-gritty stuff. Yes, I'm going to have to go back and get more iron plates, but that's not really much of a concern. Can I get through the middle of these? I can. And we can actually get to the control panel now. We could before, but wasn't all that accessible. Amazingly, one of the belts has run out. That does concern me a little bit, because it does make me think that I've not hooked it all up correctly. One problem after another. Anyway, let's just take a few of these to make sure. I had 2. Let's put that one back. Once the coal's gone, it'll all be fine anyway. The inventory will be good. I could actually loop this path back towards the power plant, but I don't really want to cut across anything to do with iron. Even though it's not currently as tall as it once was, it will get back there, trust me. I'm a doctor. In 2 Point Hospital anyway. They think I'm a doctor. Joke's on them. I'm really enjoying that as well. The new DLC. I waited so long for it. I was devastated when it came out at the same time as not a merger, you clan. Please don't tell me I've got the power plants all in the wrong place. I have not. I was devastated when it came out the same week as Satisfactory, because I've really been looking forward to both games. But I've actually managed to make 4 videos a day near enough work, other than Wednesday, when it's my lax day. I only do 3 videos. Yeah, it's actually managed to work out well. I've still not quite finished 2 Point Hospital as of recording this. Admittedly, I'm only 1 day behind, so unless today's recording of 2 Point Hospital was a fantastic success, we're still in the middle of it. Yeah, it's been manageable. It has shown me that I can actually do more than I realised I could. It's a little bit stressful though. That's why I don't want to keep doing it. 44 hours a week in a fairly busy shop, as well as trying to do 4 recordings every day. Yeah, it takes it out of it a little bit, and I've been a bit snappy. So I will be glad when I'm not doing 4 videos a day anymore. But for now, it's fine. Now, do I want power poles on the inside? I actually think I do, because I think it'd look fairly cool. I don't want you there anymore, though. And really, you're only connecting to that, so let's take you out of there. Because this is actually now going to go. Let's have you come straight across to... It'll be this middle tie here, but I didn't want to land on the belt. That's why I was trying to be so careful. I can't even stand underneath it because it's trying to push me. And yes, the conveyor belts do push your head. That one can go back up to there. I'm not particularly fussed how that connects up, because this bit isn't particularly well made at the minute anyway. Woo! And you've still done it in the wrong place, you absolute buffoon. Try that one more time. Nope, that wasn't even close. I was trying to be lazy. Will you get down here? It looks like it's in the right spot. It might be hanging off the edge, but who cares? Right, we're good. I can get back up here. Now, the problem is, each machine's going to need one. Each pair of machines is going to need one. So this bit might not be in proper line, but... And yes, that's going to happen for a while. And we want one there. Encroaching of this clearance. I know it goes somewhere in the middle. I'm about to run out of cables. What a plank. I really should have grabbed some more when I went back. But I've got no choice in the matter now. Let's go back. I could have built a walkway over the top of this. In fact, I probably still could. Don't get on Mark III belts. That is a really bad idea. Right, let's get this power thing fixed, and then we can move on with our lives. How did this video just jump from 20 minutes to 40 minutes? I've really done next to nothing. That coal needs to do one, because I'm not coming back to the market again. And I press shift, so I've got to sprint again. Let's go. And realistically... Well, no, I was about to say realistically, we've not done a great deal. Yeah, we have. We've finished off reinforced iron plates. Yes, I am raising my eyebrows at you. We've technically finished reinforced iron plates, if you want to split hairs. We've got power doubled once I've hooked all these up, within reason. Until I've got more power slugs, it's not going to be completely hooked up. Why do I keep jumping one at a time? We can clear two. And yeah, it's going to allow us to move on much quicker and easier now that we've got all of them being produced. Really. Have I done all this right? Because I thought they'd have hooked up properly. It's because I did the first one, didn't I? But no, I went between the first two. Have I not counted to 12 correctly? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm checking the cables as well while I'm doing this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've built 13. Clever me. Let's take this back off them. At least we've got a few rotors to go spare for a little while. Oh, technically I've built too many, but I don't care. That is going like that. I'm not having them all connecting across to the top. That is ridiculous talk. Let's just not jump on there. Get back to the start. And we'll do the same on the opposite side. God damn it. Alrighty then. So you need to come... Actually, before I do all of this... Oh, I've already connected that up. Fair enough. Let's connect that one up as well. I wanted to make sure I'd got enough power lines, because we can join across to another power station if we build another power station, which I expect we will at some point. Surely this isn't going to make the entire factory last forever. I'm fairly sure by this point people have got to stupidly big factories. I wish I had, but time constraints, 2-point hospital as well. It's fine. We'll get there eventually. There is no rush to this. There really isn't. And even though there are very little people that watch me play this, thank you to the few people that are watching, I don't care. I'm going to play this game indefinitely, because I love it. Probably not indefinitely, that seems a bit strong. We're at least going to finish this factory, and then I might go back to one of my other building games, but... So, that should be power hooked up, and power should be back on. Oh, baby, look at that skyscraper of a power. Excuse me. Like I say, the power isn't going to work fluidly at the moment, but it's doing what we need it to do. It has been doubled. And like I say, until I go out and get some more power shards, which I'm tempted to go and do between this episode. What is this now? I'm sorry, but this coal needs to go away. I know I'm wasting it, but... who cares? It's a resource. We can do it whenever... we can go and get more whenever we like. But yeah, I really think I need to go and get some power slugs. At least 3. Preferably 4. 1 minute. Calculator. 240 divided by 5.4. It's 44.4 recurring. I don't think I want to extend it anymore, but we need to up the power of it anyway. So while I'm finishing this off, I might as well go and upgrade these to Mark III, provided I can do so. And I also need to put stackers back on there so I don't keep trying to build power plants. Really, there's no coal coming out of here whatsoever. Oh, that's a problem with me making these like this. Don't like that. I was going to say, Cole, what are you playing at? Get up here. We'll have a look at this while I'm down here. I know it's a slightly longer episode, but who cares? Need to make sure I hit all of these. Because I've done some really stupid things with my belts recently. And it's normally the cornering. So to get you up to 240, we need 2. And then I need 3 up there, so I need 5 power slugs. I don't suppose there's any, like, just floating around this little bit, is there? No? No. I could go and have a look across there and round that side. Possibly. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit off track now. I can't remember if it was this episode or the last one. Where it was last episode where I showed off the hard drive thing. So, yeah, I'm a little bit in front. I'm still waiting for the feedback on that because I would like opinions on what I should go for because I'm really not sure. Was that a cave down there? I think it was. Owie. It is a cave. Any power slugs? In fact, this is the way down to the bottom of the ravine, is it not? It looks familiar, because I have come this way out before. And if it is, yeah, it's the bottom of the ravine. There's no power slugs down there, I've already come out of that way before. Yeah, let me know about the hard drive, and I'll look into it. And for now, that is going to be it for this episode, because I'm off to get some more power slugs. So, if you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. Also, thank you very much for watching. Other than that, I will see you guys next time. Cheers!